What's going on, everybody? Cowpokes and cow folks out there, you're sticking in with us. We're still here. You're tuning to season 2 of Dole Whip Destinations with your co-host, Trent.
Tiffany.
Casey. Hello. We are in officially season 2. You guys have
Yay.
made
And we
it to
got
the end.
2 screens.
We got 3 screens.
Yeah. I was saying me and Trent.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
what it is. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Exactly. Well, it is officially February. We have gone. We took a little break. So, how was your January, guys?
It was fun. I mean, it's been kind of a blur.
I feel like it was like same different day, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like I
I'm trying
can't
to think.
even
Did you guys
pinpoint
go
one
anywhere?
thing.
Did you go anywhere in January?
No, unfortunately, we had to cancel our Disney trip, which was our anniversary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had car problems, but we did go to the fair a couple of times, so I guess we did that recently.
Did
and
you
that was
feed?
fun.
Did you feed the piggies? I didn't see any fair footage. Did you
There
guys
was
take any
no.
pictures?
I posted it on Instagram,
I don't know.
but
Cool.
we actually didn't see the pigs this year.
No, they had basic stuff that like
We
people
fed the
wouldn't get-
goats.
yeah, people wouldn't get mad if you had, which I feel like is goats and a
Yeah,
llama.
we fed the goats and then we ate.
Did you guys
and
ride
we
any
walked
rides?
around. We rode that Skyliner thing, that like goes
Scary.
over.
Yeah,
I don't know why we do that to ourselves every single year.
scary.
That was like one of me and Trent's like first like outing dates that like we were like gonna be a couple basically. So like that we go every single year.
Yeah.
And we ride it every single year and we're like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
Yeah, I never want to do it. I mean, and then we always do it.
That's
it's
the
the
only
worst thing
thing
ever.
you rode? Was that?
Well, because everything else.
What else? We rode one other thing.
What else?
Oh, we rode a carousel.
Yeah, we did.
Carousel.
We
A
did
carousel.
Yeah.
And it was like a 2-story one.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the horses that go up and
Just the
down.
carousel, yeah.
For them having that in years past.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
it's like
safe
a
to
new
do.
thing. And it was 2 stories.
2
So I wanted
stories.
to go on
2
like the second story
stories.
one.
Yeah.
And Trent was my daddy and he just stood next to me. And
Get up there,
he didn't
girl.
go on one. I went on one.
Get on that horse and ride it.
Wait,
So
I'm trying to even picture what this would look like. It's like
I
not.
think Trent might have gotten a video.
A carousel. You know a carousel, right?
Yeah,
if
but
he
not
did.
not a 2-story carousel.
Well,
I
then
feel
just
it over
picture
here.
another one on top of it. Like it had stairs and you walk up to it and there was just another carousel.
Mhm.
you know?
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was stupid.
it was cool.
It wasn't. Nah.
But we bought like 30 tickets and it was $2 Tuesday. So we
You know why the
used
carousel?
8.
Well, the carousel is stupid too. I mean, it's meant for a fair, so it goes for like maybe 13 seconds is what it
Yeah.
felt like.
Mm.
Like we did like 3
But
rows.
we were looking at all those other rides and we were like,
I'm too old to
nah.
go on that. My I
Yeah.
can't even say the word equilibrium. I'm gonna get dizzy trying to say equilibrium. Let
I
alone
said the
spell it.
last time Trent rode that Gravitron like alien saucer thing,
Took me back in time,
no.
he had
Uh-uh.
eaten a turkey leg, went on that ride,
and I never came
and then
back.
came out and went behind it and threw up.
I think a lot of people do. I've been on
Yeah.
that with multiple different like groups of people that have all thrown up after
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess
it's not a good time.
the real question is, what did you guys eat? What were the goods?
Didn't we?
There's a few things. Listen, on the $2 Tuesday, you're taking a risk
Is the
with your
food
life.
the food discount is too on
They
Tuesday?
all
They
make
all have-
something.
Yeah, they all have like their own $2 item,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
So we
but
just
some of
went
it's
around like getting every $2 item.
some of it's
like
risky.
at every booth.
I had a bacon wrapped hot dog that as I took a bite, well, I mean, it's a bacon wrapped hot dog. I mean, it's pretty common.
But there's no bread, so it's just the
Yeah, Casey.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody says a hot dog, nobody's just thinking the hot dog. Everyone's thinking the bread too. What psychopath is like, I'll have a hot dog? No, just the hot dog.
so it's the actual meat is wrapped in bacon and then on a bun.
Yeah.
But there was nothing. It was bland.
Hold
as
on,
shit.
wait. Do you think people, when they order hot dogs, they say, "Can I get a hot dog and a bun, please?"
Well, when you're saying it's wrapped in bacon, I didn't know if the bacon was the bun, like if that was like taking
Like it was
place.
around the bun.
Yeah, like if that was taking place of the bun,
I could see that if it was that.
I could see that if you
deep
were
fried or
really
something.
confused about what was going on. If you were just like, wait, hold on. You said bacon wrapped hot dog. So is it wrapping the whole bun Like, "No, ma'am." I picture the person being like, "No, it's a hot dog wrapped in bacon on a bun. Like, what are we doing?
Well,
Do you want
what
one?"
what sweets did you have? Like fried Oreos, a funnel
Fried,
cake?
wasn't fried Nutter Butter. It was pretty
Yeah,
decent,
fried
but, like,
Nutter
Oh.
it
butter,
wasn't
a
crazy.
mini
The
funnel
Oreos
cake. I had a dipped ice cream, like, in
Mm.
chocolate.
I feel like at this age, again, we don't go too hard on the fair food because it's like,
Yeah.
literally, I'm gonna poop my pants before I leave the fair. Like,
I
some
would
of the
say we got a cup of corn, we
yeah.
got a half a baked potato,
Oh my
like,
goodness.
it was just random stuff.
That bacon
Mm.
wrapped hot dog anyway, it was, like, lukewarm. Like, I finished it 'cause that's what I do, but when I was eating it, I was just like I looked at Tiff and I was just like, "We'll see how this goes." Like, I don't even know.
Was the
Oh, you know what was crazy? The weather was great. It was perfect, what it needed to be. I was just gonna say on that $2 Tuesday, I got a $2 rib, 1 rib, and it was like a tinfoil
Tasty.
this big, and it had, like, piece of meat in it that looked like somebody
This big,
like a Tootsie Roll.
this big,
See, on the camera, that seems big, but I'm assuming you're saying it's small.
this big.
Okay. 'Cause, like, when you're this close, it seems like
No,
Like
just
big.
that.
this big.
It was, like, this big or something. Like, I unraveled the like, you ever unwrap a present and then you realize that it's all wrapping? The
Yeah.
present's not very big?
Mhm.
That's what it was. I was like, "How do you" like,
We opened it and we were like, "Are you
I
joking?"
literally took 1 bite, like, took a bite, and then gave her the other bite, and I was like,
It's
"That
also
is
crazy to
crazy."
sell 1 rib. I've never heard
Yeah.
of that in my
No,
life.
but I was like, "Oh, 1 rib? Okay, it's probably gonna be like a thick rib, a
Mhm.
bunch of
Yeah.
meat on there,
Fire.
okay." I just made ribs, I have them in the kitchen right now. Hello! And they are gonna be they're gonna be delicious. You would think like, okay, on the bone, like, how do I even know that this came from a rib?
Yeah.
It's just you put a
Whose
piece of
rib?
somebody you should
What
have said
kind of rib?
slice of meat in foil, and I would have not
Yeah,
but it
not great, not great.
yeah, but the weather was great.
I
Yeah.
I
Yeah, the weather
haven't
was
been
good.
to that fair, gosh, I guess 5 years, I'm trying to think.
Dang.
The 5 years I've been here, so
I have a picture of all of us.
yeah, I think that was the last time I went, was, like, when Nikki was in town, and it was, like,
Mm.
a whole
No,
squad.
that
Mhm.
I was gonna say that might have been different because the picture that we have
Well, yeah, that's a different
is
one.
from,
That
like,
was with
almost 10
Willie.
years ago.
Oh, W
Yeah.
Willie, that was a year before, or maybe, like,
Mhm.
a couple years before.
Mhm.
Yeah. What did you do this January?
Well, the actual month, really nothing, like, riveting.
It's been cold.
It's been freezing. I told you guys offline. It's like the real feel is negatives most days, and we have, I think, 14 more days of below freezing, which
Yeah.
I don't know what below freezing, like, constitutes as,
No idea.
but it'll be like that for the next 14 days. And we had a really bad snow blizzard last Sunday, and because it was a foot and a half of snow, you could not go
Mhm.
anywhere, miserable. And then typically when we would have snowstorms like that, it would melt within, like, the next couple days, and, like, life goes on. But
Yeah.
because it's been 5 degrees, the snow is not melting. So even though it hasn't snowed since last Sunday, that snow is still here, not going
Dang.
anywhere because
And it just continues?
well, because there's nowhere for it to go, so it's just still piled up on the sidewalks and
That's how you end up getting, like, that real deal, just hard ice everywhere.
yes. Now,
You know what I mean?
it's an extreme sport to be outside right now. I mean, and we're
Everyone just busting their ass.
and we're at a point where the snow is now just covered in dog pee and poop, so
Yeah.
it's just
Gross.
Yeah.
the glamorous side of New York
It's not flossy flossy.
is not right
Yeah.
now.
It's showing you what's really on the ground all the time.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, my poor mom, so I booked I told you guys the 2 for 1, Broadway, it's like Broadway week going on. So
Mhm.
she planned a
Is
whole
that far from you?
Broadway?
Mhm.
Not really. I mean, it's in Midtown, so, like, I'm down here in Brooklyn. I'm right next to I don't know if you can see me, but I'm, like, here's Brooklyn, here's downtown Manhattan, and then I go right up there. So it's, like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes on the subway.
Okay.
Not too bad. But she planned her entire trip around coming to see The Lion King during literally the coldest New York has ever been in, like, a decade. It was very interesting, I mean, because it was cold for me, so I can't even imagine someone who's like you
Not used
guys.
to it.
Yes,
Yeah.
like, living in Florida year round.
Mhm.
But we made the most of it, so I wanna tell you guys about Lion King. So Lion
Mhm.
King on Broadway was I can't even really put into words. It was incredible. And like the little Simba. So I'm trying to think when we saw Lion King at Animal Kingdom, there is no little actor, correct? It's just like the actual lion
Yeah.
of Simba.
Mhm.
But like Mufasa is a man, right?
Mhm.
So that was interesting to me. So there was an actual little boy who was like 5 or
Yeah.
6 years old who is so talented, literally carrying this play on his
Mhm.
back. And I couldn't help but think that, like, because we saw it on a Friday, and I'm like, this kid went to school today and then
Yeah.
got off of school and is
Mhm.
now catering to thousands of people in this Broadway show. He did an amazing job. And then I was curious how they were going to do like the stampede scene. Like some things, how do you transfer it to an actual, like, stagnant
Play.
like a stage, where you can't, like, maneuver, I don't know, an actual movie. But
Mhm.
they did excellent, and Rafiki was my favorite.
Yeah.
The woman playing
I mean, how
Rafiki
could he not be?
well, it was actually a woman,
Ooh,
but she did so good. She was literally my favorite part of the whole thing.
I love to see it.
It was incredible, and there were certain parts you asked if I teared up. It wasn't even because I teared up because it was sad, it was more like I was moved. Like,
Mhm.
I was just
Yeah.
so impressed with their singing abilities, their dancing, like, their storytelling. It was like, I see why it's been going on for 30 plus years.
Mhm.
It was incredible,
Love.
and then we also I noticed so she was here, what was it, Thursday to she left this morning, Monday. And then I was, like, on my phone, and it was, like, things to do in Brooklyn on Sunday, and Disney on Ice was going on, literally a mile a
Mhm.
mile from my house. So I was like, "Oh
Did you
my"
go?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize that it's today," because she was really set on, like, not leaving the house because it was so
Mhm.
cold, and
Yeah.
I said, "It's literally a mile away, let's go. I've never seen Disney on Ice, and I've heard good
Yeah.
things, like, let's go for it."
Was it good?
So,
Yeah.
have you ever heard of it or seen it?
I
I've heard
mean,
of it.
I see glitz.
I've heard things about Disney on
What have
Ice.
Have
you
you?
what about it?
They refer it to the scene of Blades of Glory
God.
where he's like, I don't know if you've seen that movie
I have, yeah.
where he gets like kicked out, but then he ends up being like working on like the on ice show and he's like drunk.
I do
I just
not.
heard it. I've heard it's clunky, like not
That's
very, like it's all over the
That's
place.
a
Like
good word.
people
so
have looked around. There's like 18 different things happening at once on the ice, and you're just like, what's this show about?
it's not even that, it was more so, like, when we first got there, all of the vendors were out that were, like, selling Disney merch, and
Mhm.
Mhm.
the merch itself, I was like,
Is it
like,
real Disney merch?
Is there like a theme?
no, so that's why I was saying, like, when I saw the merch, I was like, "This kinda seems like Temu merch, like, this is
Ooh,
not Disney merch."
that's
M
evil.
Like, it was the shirts you could tell it was not, like, Walt Disney stuff, so once we sat down,
Mhm.
I'm like, "I wonder if, like, Disney owns this or if someone else is licensing the name just
Mhm.
to put it on," which turns out it is. It's like some field production, whatever, and
Mm.
you could tell by the
Never
costume.
knew.
So when they came out, like the Maui, like, I'm honestly gonna have nightmares of how he looked like. Some of the costumes, I said to my mom, I was like, "Disney would never." I'm almost
It's like, how can they say it's Disney on Ice?
so disclaimer, I was looking around at all the kids that were there, and I think you might have saw the TikTok I posted. I think for some kids that will never go to Disney, it was incredible, I think
Well,
for
yeah, because they don't know any better.
not even that, but, like, it just they get to experience it without having to travel across the country, and, like, that might be the closest to Disney they might ever get.
Mhm. But I'm saying looks-wise,
Yes.
how?
As an avid Disney person, I was like, "Whoa." And they also don't sing, which I was confused on. I thought that, like, how in even, like, The Lion King, like, they're dancing, they're moving, they're still singing, you
Because
know?
they're like, we cannot afford to
Yeah.
license their music.
No,
Yeah.
If there's one thing,
well,
like,
they play covers kind of, because like, they have the music in the
Mm.
background,
yeah,
but it's
Like
not.
Dancing with the Stars,
Yes, very
you
much
know?
that, but it's not live. It's, like,
Oh, it's
literally
like a backtrack,
and
yeah.
they're not even trying to sing along either, so it was just I don't know,
Mhm.
it was something.
Wow.
Certain parts I was really impressed by because I was like, "Wow, it's really athletically impressive for how they're doing that." It was a one and done type of thing, and I think for the kids, because I remembered teaching, and every kid that was there, I was like, these could have been my students that I like, literally did virtual like field trips to Disney. And
Mhm.
I would say 95% of them have like never been and I probably will never go. So I
Mhm.
think for to have this in Brooklyn, to have kids be able to go
Mhm.
was very cool. But
Other than that, it's a no.
yes, I mean,
Well,
just
yeah, it's for kids. We probably used to have so much fun when we would go to McDonald's and those play places, and our parents are sitting there
Shit.
just like, "Yeah, it smells like fart and feet.
it's just like
McDonald's
It's
was different
nasty."
back then.
some of the costumes, you guys don't know this, but in Times Square, they do you can get pictures
Yeah.
of those people.
Oh, it's like Bobo Elmo.
It was very much those type of costumes. So much that I was like, "Is Disney aware that they're doing?" Like, I was
Mhm.
thrown. But all that to say, I think it was good for what it was,
Yeah.
and for those kids that got
It
to,
was
like
an experience.
yes, like, have their bubble wand and sing the songs, I'd give it
Oh,
a
yeah.
7 out of 10, but I probably
Mm.
that's yeah, being a little generous, but I probably
Yeah, yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
wouldn't go again.
I was like, "Wow, that was pretty high."
I mean, it was Disney, so it can't be horrible, it's still good music, good songs.
Oh,
You
it
you
can be.
you would've liked the Coco scene. The Coco was actually really cool.
We'll have to go once to
Yeah.
experience
Well, at
it
the end of the
once,
day, it was something to do, you know what I mean?
especially
Like,
on a Eddie. I can only imagine.
But it made me think that, like, Disney should really do this and put their whole into it,
Uh,
Like, it could have been
I wonder because like,
incredible.
on, like, these cruises and stuff, like, I bet they have some version of it maybe
Like,
themselves.
on a Disney cruise?
Yeah,
I don't know if
I
they have,
could see
like, a
that.
big ice skating rink or something. You think so?
I mean, some of these cruises, yeah, are ginormous now. Like, if they don't have it, they should.
I was thinking they should do this in the parks. Like, if they were to have
Mm,
a show of this
yeah.
and
Or
Disney
at, what am down I was gonna say downtown Disney
Disney Springs.
Springs.
Yeah. Like, and really put, like, maximum effort into it. I think it really had potential.
Mhm.
It's just from a trained eye, and I noticed
Yeah.
the moment we walked in and I saw the merch, I was like, "Hmm,
This is
something
gonna be interesting.
something's off here." But, yeah, so that was really, like, the most of my exciting parts of January were
Mhm.
those 2 things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanna fill you in on. I will be there what day is it? In basically a month from today, I will be in gardens again, so time
Wild.
is literally flying. I feel like
Flying.
was just there. But yeah, so
January was a blip.
and then February is also very short because it's obviously a short month in general.
Mhm.
All right, well, let's dive into rope drop and rumors. You can kick us off.
Me?
Mhm.
Wow. So a new Gideon's Bakehouse is coming to Disney Springs. Did you guys see this?
a new style of bakehouse, right?
Yeah, it's called Six Ravens.
Oh, it's
Those
the same owner, you're saying?
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
It's gonna be called Six Ravens, and they're gonna serve savory eats, like handmade pie sandwiches called coffins, which will be cute.
Savory as in meat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
like
Oh.
their version of
Like
empanadas
instead
and
of
stuff.
sweet. And filled yeast rolls that they are I'm assuming they're homemade there. And it's
Oh.
set to open this year at the former Art of Shaving, if
Rid
you
of
guys
shaving.
remember, like, seeing
Where's
that over
that?
there. I wanna say it's over by, that Irish pub area, kind of, I think, but I could be totally wrong,
Art of
but either
shaving.
way, that'll be cool just to have a different vibe of Gideon's.
When is this?
Supposed to be sometime this year. It doesn't have a date.
And does this exist anywhere else, or this is, like, the first of
I think
it
they're both
it
the
ever?
first
Yeah, because Gideon's only exists at
here.
Disney Springs.
No, there's another Gideon's, somewhere in Orlando that's not on Disney property.
Oh, well, then
Oh, but
then
well, the Disney Spring one
Disney.
is is the first one.
And it's called what again?
It's gonna be called Six Ravens.
6 Ravens. I wonder what that means.
Yeah.
there's 6
I'm
of them.
excited to
Birds.
see the different artwork and stuff like that too.
Did they give any, like, illustrations of what the food looks like, or it's just all words?
I just saw like one picture and it was like of the like coffin looking pies.
We'll see how good it is, because I mean, like, everybody always wants a good cookie and stuff like that, like meat pies and stuff like that. I don't, you know what I
Hmm.
mean?
I think
Yeah.
it'll split up the lines too,
If
so
it's gonna be, at least for me, it's not something like I return to keep getting, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'd
mhm.
kinda, like, get it once and be like, "Okay." But,
Yeah.
like, if you find a good cookie somewhere, every time you go back, you're gonna get a good cookie or something like that,
Well,
you know?
think of, like, the egg rolls. I would think those are kinda savory, right? So maybe it's something
Mm, delish.
like along those ends where you get, like, a little it's like a snack
Yeah.
you always get every time you go?
Mhm. Like a meat pie.
No, I think it
Mm.
sounds stupid.
It's giving
Watch
sweet.
watch Trent, like, eat his words literally and, like, loves it the first
I'll
time
double
he
down
goes.
on it. I'll remember this
Right, like,
conversation, and when
"Go."
I'm enjoying it, I will spit it out
Yeah. Then eat it, you baby bird.
and then go back by myself and get it again.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool.
No, it seems like it'd be cool. I like that they're doing multiple concepts of whatever they're trying to do.
Mm.
Yeah, Gideon's had I don't know if you guys were in on, like, the lore, but there was a lot of weird things going on with their staff for quite a while. Did you ever hear about that?
No, but I
I
imagine
didn't.
that the same staff they hire there is the same staff they'd hire for any restaurant at
I
Subculture.
thought you were gonna say Hot Topic.
No, you know?
No, they actually, like, banded together, and it was about, like, their working
Like a
condition.
Oh,
union?
that makes more sense, yeah. Well, most working conditions everywhere suck to a degree. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And especially when you start getting over in, like, those that not Disney, but what I'm trying to say is, like, Orlando touristy
Yeah.
areas, like, you're just getting, like,
Only
5,000,000,000
imagine.
people a day, it's always busy, there's probably not time to take a break because it's always like, I can just think of what goes hand in hand. That's why, like, some of those bigger
Like
cities
how
or
Olivia
areas.
ever worked at Rainforest Cafe. My god, I can never.
No, it definitely takes a certain, like, breed of patience to I mean, yeah, like, it takes a certain personality to, like, have to combat
Deal
those
with that.
things. Yeah.
What do you
Uh,
guys got?
well, I have one. Do you have one, Trent? You wanna go?
I don't have a specific one. I was saying
Casey, you go first.
Okay. So mine is definitely a rumor. So it's basically Disney. You
Ugh.
know, you know, whenever you like leave Disney, they always send like a little survey after to like ask how your stay was and like how certain things are. So they've been asking people. I don't know if we get them because we have an annual pass, but people that have like
Mm,
ticketed passes, they're sending them a survey. So it says Disney's tested a substantial $400 discount on annual passes in this survey, and guests were asked that like, they would ask, "How was your ticketed stay?" And then, "Would you buy a annual pass for a $400 discount if we gave it to you right now? Like, would you buy it, yes or no?" And
mhm,
and it turns out a lot of people are like, "Yeah." Like, if you were to give me that big of a discount, I would
mhm.
I would get a pass, like, why not?
What about
So
us
so I
that
don't
are
know
renewing our passes?
what pass do you have? Do you have the weekday pass too, or do you have the weekend
Mhm.
one? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we have the Pixie. I think technically with us renewing it, we get a $100 discount for renewing.
Do we?
Mhm. We
Oh, I
do.
don't know. I've been renewing I don't know. I'm
But
trying to think the last
also,
time.
that's why I got the photo pass this year because that's $100 for the year.
Yeah,
So I was like, "Girl math,
it's free,
it's free."
literally.
So,
So
yeah, but
the
technically
so they're doing it with, like, the top tier passes. The Sorcerer Pass is, like, the silver, I guess you would say. That
mhm,
that one's, like, 1,100, and it would
mhm.
be $400 off of that. So it comes out to what
Yeah,
is that? It had the
worth it,
on here.
especially if it's your first ever time getting a pass and you got the money.
Oh, so it would drop to $6.99, which is a very big discount when you think about it, and then
Mhm,
the Incredipass, which is, like you can go on Christmas, New Year's, like, all of the things. There's no blackout dates, you get
mhm,
all the water parks, all the things. That one's 16 and would go down to 12. So, for people that had already bought, like, a 4-day ticketed pass, that would
mhm,
go towards their
mhm.
Incredipass or whatever. So, yeah, most of the people that they surveyed are saying, like, "Yes, like, I would
Yeah,
do it if you gave me that discount."
interesting.
Then they're also doing, I guess the lightning lanes right now vary from, what is it, 15 to 45, and now
Mm,
they're thinking of doing 10 to 30. So they're asking people like, "Would you buy it if it was only this
mm,
range versus this?" And they're saying
yeah.
they're saying, yeah, they're more prone to actually purchase it if there is a discount.
Maybe people aren't purchasing as much as we think. I
Mhm.
think honestly, people just don't know about it enough to know what to do to even get those lightning lanes.
It's too
Like, I get
confusing.
so many people at work asking me questions about it, and they're like, I have a Disney trip coming up. What should I do?" I'm like, "First thing is get on the app, make
Mhm.
accounts, make sure you know the days, and get those lightning lanes because it's so worth it."
But I do think that's kind of poor. I don't know if marketing is the way to frame it, but if you make your system too difficult to understand,
Mhm.
there's a problem with that, you know?
Yeah.
Like a this is a weird comparison, but so there's this have you ever heard of the Built credit card? It was like a card that you would use to pay rent on. I loved it, and I hoping some of these listeners know what I'm talking about. So it's a card that I always used to pay rent on. You would earn so many points because my rent is like 3,500 a month. So that was like every month I was paying that and not getting any
Mhm.
rewards on it. They've now, as of this month, changed the entire model completely, and the way that they rolled it out was so it almost came off as like, I don't know, sketchy. I don't know how to explain it. Um, so where I just canceled it because I was like,
Yeah.
if your system is too confusing to understand, people are not gonna wanna even do it. Like,
Mhm.
if you have to make it, I don't know, user
User
friendly.
friendly.
Yeah, like, if you have to do X to get Y and then do Z to get it's too much, you know?
Yeah.
And I think lightning lanes fall into that category where
Mhm.
if people have to study how to do something, then, like, you don't have a good product.
Which almost is beneficial for us though, as
Yeah,
users that know what to do,
yeah,
that those rides that may be unavailable if everyone knew what to do are
uh-huh,
available. You know
yeah,
what I mean? So I'd rather tell select few people and
yeah.
no one know about it.
I mean, yes,
So screw all these people getting the past discounts because I don't want you there. There's already
yeah.
enough.
I mean, it definitely benefits us, but I feel for the people that, like, literally have to watch a PowerPoint of how to use things. That means your product is not effective, you know?
Yeah.
I don't
Mhm.
know. Um
Hot take.
Side note, today actually, when this comes out, it'll be a couple days after, but today officially dinosaurs closed, and I officially have
As we go
yeah,
on,
let it rip.
to remember all the times we copyright.
I have a whole folder in my phone right now called dinosaur, just
Do
so
you
I
have the one with me?
what do you mean?
The one of me?
No, I mean save TikToks of people that have made, like, of the queue, of the
I saw this guy, I think I sent you guys the video of it, but I don't know if he went every day until it
yes, yeah,
closed.
yeah.
My god, he went, like, 27 times in a day. Like, I saw yesterday the wait at one point was 4
4
hours.
yes.
4 hour usually we'll go if it's, like, a 5 to 10-minute wait.
Yeah.
4 hours?
Which honestly, I'm happy, you know, I think it deserved that, and I'm like, "Where were these people?" Like, all these fake new people that, like, love
Hey,
dinosaurs.
I'm not gonna be fake with you. That ride sucked.
Trent,
That
right now
ride was
now is not
Now's
stupid.
the
not the
time.
time.
We're
That's
literally paying
Uh-oh.
remembrance.
Me
Bye-bye.
and him were actually talking
Indiana
about it earlier.
Jones. What a great series. Anybody know the dinosaur movie?
But why not both? Why can't we have both? Like, Disney has
Oh.
infinite space, you know, like,
I
why
am
can't we
very
have both?
curious if that show will now become something else
What do
now
you mean?
that
Make it
there's
dinosaur.
gonna
Make them
Indiana Jones
outrun a
ride.
big moon rock coming from space to kill them all.
Oh
That's what
my
happened
god.
to dinosaurs, and that's what happened to their ride. And that's just life. They're extinct in more
I
ways than one, you guys.
I
Yeah.
know. I know. It just
Listen, and it's
I
gonna be
just like it's
oh,
crazy that it's actually closed because the last few times that we've been going, we're like, okay, this is the last time. And we've said that about like 5 times.
no, we've done
And
it for
like now it's like
2
official,
2
official.
year it's literally off the map. If you go on the
Yeah.
Disney map,
Dang.
I looked at it today, it's just green grass. Like, the building is not even on the
Yeah.
map anymore.
They're going pretty
yes.
fast too with like the other construction and stuff
Go
too. You can
faster.
like now see stuff.
I
Yes.
saw the saddest caption that literally hit me like, as Nick Jonas would say, "Tch, a gut punch." It literally it sunk in me. You know how at the end of the ride it says, "We're not gonna make it, we're not gonna make it."
Mhm.
Somebody, like, did a whole sad song of the ride, and they said, "We didn't make it." And it just literally
Oh,
crushed
that's a little sad.
crushed my soul. And so I just wanna pay, like, a little moment of silence for the iguanodon and Dr. Seeker and just what was her name?
You don't even know.
Tell me, what was it? You know?
Yeah, I don't know, but no, I don't care. You
It
don't
was
even know the name of
Mrs. Huxtable?
Miss exactly. Her
what was
name
her
was Miss
name?
Huxtable.
This
Cliff
girl
made her do that.
this girl dressed up as her. I don't know if you guys ended up seeing the TikTok, but she killed it. Oh my god. I'll send you guys the video afterwards. She did an
My For
amazing
You is
job.
all Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
Just only Indiana Jones.
And I've heard people say that, like, yes, they have ridden the Indiana Jones in Disneyland and been like, okay, like I see why they're doing it. Like
Yeah, I'm
it's a great
excited to
ride.
see the new version just to see what it will be like, you know? Like,
I
if it will be
am.
more light, if it will be just as dark.
I'm more excited about
Excited.
that area than I am
Yeah,
Dinosaur
that
or
too.
Indiana Jones. Besides both of those 2 rides, I'm excited for that
The
area to
house?
get a revamp because realistically, if they woulda kept Dinosaur, the rest of that carnival stuff, like, those kids don't wanna play that crap.
I
Nobody plays it
know.
at the fair. When you go to
Yeah.
the fair, the only people that are buying or playing those games are people that are trying to have a second date. They're like, "I gotta win this
I
bear
mean,
or she's not coming back." Like,
Yeah.
"I gotta win this bear, man. I gotta win it."
I see why they're doing it. It doesn't make the hurt any less, you know?
No, for
It doesn't
sure.
take the sting away. Like,
Yeah.
literally a part of me doesn't even wanna go to Animal Kingdom when I go next month. Like, I don't want it.
Boycotting.
Not even
No,
boy
we have to go to Zootopia, though. So we have to.
I really don't wanna go. Like, I think if I were to go, it'd be more sad than it would be fun for me, you know?
Well, we don't have to even go over there.
I like that you like the ride, but that's way too much emotional connection for a ride for an
It's not
adult.
even the ride, it's the whole land. Like, even going there when we went in December, having to walk through somebody worded it as, like, they're literally walking us through the graveyard of what Dino Land was to get to Dinosaur, like,
I could not.
the
Yeah, because even the engineers
remembrance
are
of it.
like even the engineers or Imagineers are like, "Yeah, it's a ride, man."
I
Get
know.
it out of me.
Even they built it and they're like, "Yeah, it moves on," you know? Like, you have to keep up with it's not about what your memories are, it's about creating memories for the people that are gonna
Gotta
keep it
reimagine it.
living
Listen,
on.
I understand why. Like I said, it doesn't change the impact, you know? Like, the
Yeah.
intent is there, I get why they're doing it. And I'm literally
You're
looking at right now at my little dinosaur that I won in Dino Land. I'm looking at him right now. He's on my little
oh, no,
nightstand.
I think the kids would say you're aura farming right now, brother. Let it
I don't even
go.
know what that means.
I have no idea. That's the first
When you're
time
just
I've ever
like,
heard it.
"Oh, I'm so
I'm a
sad," like,
millennial.
"I'll never be the same probably." I mean, it's just my childhood memories is all.
I
Yeah.
Indiana
I don't even
Jones.
know.
Indiana Jones.
It's way too
Alright. Trent, do
soon.
you have a thing? A
I don't
rope
think
drop?
he doesn't
My
have them.
rope drop is gonna be I know that Indiana Jones is coming out in 2028.
A movie?
No, the ride.
I was like, wow.
No, I make my rope drop because it wasn't specific is what I kept trying to say. I just said I'm excited for all the new things that are coming out. My rope drop is I'm excited for all the movie releases that are coming out
Speaking that
2026.
that's a
There's so many.
it's a great segue. Great
There is.
segue into our main event. And our main event this week is the 2026 forecast. Well, I guess you call it the Disney forecast, we can call it. So I have a whole list of things that will be coming out, when they are, and I want your takes on what you think of them. So we'll start with the just Disney parks and attractions in general. This is only going to be in Disneyland for now, but have you guys heard of the like Star Wars timeline expansion that's happening? How they're like as of right now,
Like the movies.
well, as of right now, Disney World and Disneyland, that whole Star Wars area is based off of 4, 5, and 6, but now it's going to be based off of 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
Did you guys hear that?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
it's Galaxy's Edge is expanding behind the sequel trilogy, allowing characters from storylines from multiple Star Wars eras to exist in the land. So,
So
what are
that
your
way they
thoughts?
can open up the rides to different characters, maybe.
Well, you would see people frolicking around. See, this will happen in our Star Wars rewatch. I don't know who's in the first 3 that's not in 4, 5, or wait, what is the order? It's 4, 5, and 6 came first? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, who's in 4, 5, and 6 that we don't see right now that will
What do you mean
be
we don't see?
like, who is walking around now? I think Darth Vader is maybe one of them that we don't see, and now we
No,
will.
Darth Vader is in those movies.
In 1, 2, and 3? 1, 2, and
I
3 is
mean,
the newer ones, right?
no. Well, yes.
So, yes, he's in 4, 5, and you guys are Star Wars people, come on. He's in
Well,
4, 5, and
not
So
technically, yes, but not yet.
like 7, 8, 9, right? Is those are like the new ones. That's like The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. 1, 2, and 3 are episode 1, 2, 3, Phantom Menace,
and
Attack of
those
the
are,
Clones.
like, in the 2000s, like
Yeah. The
okay.
middle group is gonna be the originals, which is 4, 5, 6,
And I
which is
guess,
gonna
like,
be like Return of
Darth
the Jedi
Vader,
and
people that typically are not frolicking around will be.
Mhm.
I think that's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of the
supposed to it's yeah, it's like all the people that you go to do the experiences for, are gonna be able to be there. So it's like, you have to go do an experience like we did to go see Darth Vader. Now he'll be
Mm.
just
Yeah,
walking
yeah.
around. There's a chance where it's like you see the Mandalorian sometimes. I think we're gonna see more of them, but you're gonna see Boba Fett, you know what I mean? Who is
And
like
I think Oga's will actually be see, I need to know more about Star Wars, but
Rethemed
no, it's gonna be based in what 4, 5, and 6 was, how it
Yeah.
was what was the
so
difference
maybe
between,
the
like
music will change or something.
how was Oga's before in the originals
There
than
was
how
no
it is
it's
now?
pretty much the same. There's just no DJ. There wasn't a DJ. It was a live band. That's it.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be rethemed, like, certain things are going to be fitting that, like, original
Mhm.
classic versus the new wave, so
Okay.
that'll be happening in Disneyland, and then I think depending on how well it does, maybe they'll bring it to Disney World. We will see.
Mm. Cool.
The Smuggler's Run, which we kinda talked about a little bit last year, that new scene is that they're bringing let's see.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Just like a whole new upgrade to it in general. So
Mhm.
that'll be at some point this year.
Well, they're gonna end up doing it soon.
Before the movie.
It's supposed to be in the next month or so,
Oh,
because
really?
yeah, The Mandalorian and Grogu comes out May 22nd.
Wow. I wonder if they're gonna close down the ride for a month or so.
It's probably I
Interesting.
feel like it's just
I
a
mean,
you know what I mean? I don't know. They probably have it programmed, I would say. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I imagine they already have, like, a simulator kinda ride like that, and they could
mhm.
just program it and almost, like, put it up there so, like,
That's
the
true.
ship will actually move the way it's supposed to compared to, like, the graphics on the screen. I feel like there's probably, like, somebody who, like,
To be honest, I don't know what was going on in the Millennium in that ride. I
We
could
never
not
do.
tell you, like
We never do.
and I really wish they had arrows telling you where to go, because that
Like
was
some guidelines.
something, like,
Yeah.
in a race car
Yeah.
ride, it would tell you, like, "You're going off
Mhm.
course, like, you should be going turning," like, that
Mm-mm.
was the most stressful like,
I think
ride I've
that's the
ever been
point.
on.
I think it's supposed to make you be like, "Oh, man, what are
We're
we gonna
getting
do?"
it.
I didn't know where to go. It was
That's
Yeah.
hilarious with those people behind us too.
Well, I
Right.
feel bad for them. They just waited to get on this ride just to sit back
Yeah,
and
just to
just, like
listen to us and
that's
watch
probably
us
the
crash.
downfall, honestly, if they're listening, that's probably the downfall of that ride.
Yeah.
Only let your person's group, even if it's a little bit slower, go in the thing with whoever. Like, it should just be your group inside that capsule, because
Mhm.
if you're 2 people and you're riding with 4 people,
I
you're
forgot
essentially
they
in
were
the back
there.
seat just
Yeah,
So did I.
I literally forgot they were there.
Totally.
And then Buzz Lightyear is getting all that new
Uh-huh.
tech that should be opening, I think they said sometime this summer.
Yeah,
I hope it makes the game better because we talked
I
about it
think it will.
last year, but, like, that game, it became pointless after a while, like,
Mhm.
you don't like
Like, we never really go on it, to be
no, like, am
honest.
I shooting? You don't even know what you're
I'd
shooting at
way
sometimes.
rather do Toy Story Mania. Are you
Well,
kidding?
that became an air conditioned spot. We were like, "Yo, if this is low enough, we can go in here
Mhm.
and breathe for
Yeah.
a second."
Last time we went, I just sat there and I didn't even play,
Yeah.
to be
I'm
honest.
excited for that because, like you said, I especially in that that room where it's a screen and you're just shooting at nothing?
Mhm.
Mm,
I don't know
mhm,
if you're getting a point or not, like,
mhm.
it needed some love. I
They
don't
said
think
it's
that
supposed to be more accurate too, like your aim and everything.
Yeah.
So, because I felt like it never even worked,
Yeah. No,
like,
I mean, it needed the
a
love. I'm
revamp.
trying to even think, like, that wasn't an opening day, but it had to have been around in that format for, I don't know, 20
For a
years,
while.
if I were to guess.
Yeah.
Rock and Roller Coaster is opening in the summer, so it's
Mhm.
literally only going down for, I guess, if I think it's sometime in February, and
Is
then
it?
yeah, it's like any day now. It'll be gone. Like
Interesting.
the
I'm
pre-show is already
surprised they
gone.
did it so close to the same date as Dinosaur.
I
Like,
think that was kind of the point to have,
take away
like,
the blow of
rip
both.
the Band-Aids.
Mhm.
That'll be very cool. I'm actually really excited for that because it's gonna be remaining mostly the same.
Mhm.
whereas, like, dinosaurs
Just a little
completely gone.
tweaks.
Big Thunder Mountain is reopening, I think sometime in the summer too. So that'll
Mhm.
be cool, and I'm curious if we're gonna be able to see because once you're on that ride, you can kinda see into what will be.
Cars.
Yeah, so I don't know if we'll be able to see
Mhm.
all the construction going on.
Did you see that there's gonna be 2 Cars rides, not just 1?
No, I don't even know what the one
Yeah.
is. It's kind of like the
What is it
Speedway or
called,
something,
babe?
right?
No, it's not gonna be so this one's gonna be a different imagining of anything they've kinda done with the car tracks. It's like a off-road, so it's gonna be like we're
Mhm.
going off-roading from, like, like, different kind of landscapes not landscapes, but, like, I think seasons too, where it could be, like, in the summertime, you're out in these fields, and then you're going up through, like, the snow, so it's supposed to be like a off-road kind of race,
Wait, it's
but
indoor or outdoor?
outdoor.
Outdoor.
But we're just talking about, like, the landscape of everything they're gonna make it look
Mm.
like, like
Mhm.
you're going up through a mountain or whatever. But yeah, there's supposed to be some other ride that they're doing. They haven't
Haven't
said what it's
announced
gonna be
anything.
yet though, but they someone saw, like, the blueprint and, like, the contract not
Mhm.
contracts, but, like, permits for something else.
Yeah,
Um
they
Okay.
also saw that, like, that with all of Villains is going to be 11 acres expansion, so it's gonna
I
be pretty
I
big.
think they're taking too long with it though, to be honest. When I see how quickly Universal stands their stuff up, I'm just like,
Yeah,
"What?"
but they're having so many problems. Like,
Who,
Gemma just went
Universal?
recently, and she had the worst time, so she's gonna be
At Epic?
emailing them so they gotta ride, like, 2 rides the whole entire day, like, fast passes, like, weren't even available because they were sold out, like, half of the rides were just shut down, like, the whole entire
Really?
day, they weren't even up.
well, also too, you're talking about, like,
I think
new
they
but I think
opened
you're
too
talking
early.
about new construction versus, like, Disney has to, like, wait for things to be shut down because it's at a operating park that's, like it's at a operating park that's the busiest park out of any park in the whole entire world.
Well, and
So I
Yeah.
permits
imagine
too.
well, I imagine yeah, but you have to think about, like, when it comes to construction permits, like, are you allowed to use certain kind of machinery during what kind of hours? Like,
Yeah.
does this have to be operated during this kind of hour? And
Mhm.
if it's a big piece of machinery, what are the like, you know what I mean? There's so many of those little things that they're going through, like, the back entrance to come up to the middle of the park
And they're basically
to
starting
build
from
that.
scratch, so they have to get permits
Yeah,
for
and
really
it's,
But
like,
anything.
literally
they could go through the back because basically where Villains is ending, it's, like, basically by
no, that's what I'm saying. It's still
the
through the back,
road.
but you're not gonna have cranes and everything come out and work in the middle of the day, taking away
Mhm.
from thousands of dollars of just, like, people can't hear anything because it's just
I
drills and
think
shit,
yeah. I think
you
Maybe.
know?
that's the difference is Universal builds, like, it was announced that, Rip It Rocket, how that got taken down, like,
Mhm.
in days, they they demolished it.
Mhm,
It's already almost running with, like, a brand new coaster, for Tokyo Drift, or no, what do they call it? Fast and Furious.
mhm.
Mhm.
But they build that during the day even when guests are around and can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah,
So
Disney's like, "We're not."
Yeah, because well, here's the difference is, like, Disney is a legit, like, theme park. There's,
Mhm.
like, thrill parks and stuff like that or whatever, like, I know that there's themed areas of Universal, but Universal, to me, isn't a, like, hardcore theme park where it's just, like
Disney got
I feel like
yeah.
there's themed areas that you can fall into, like, when you're over in, like, the Wizarding World and stuff, you can fall into, like, that lore of
Mhm.
everything.
The
I
best
feel like
thing about the
they
park.
try to, but it's different. I feel like when you're in Disney, like, that's themed, like, you're in that
Mhm.
world. They try not to take you out
Immersed
of that, you know what
in
I
Yeah.
mean?
magic.
And I feel like you know how it is, like, I've what was it we went to, like, SeaWorld not that long ago, or I guess long ago, boycott it. But you like, people were having they were, like, strapping you in, they were just having full on converse like, these people don't
Yeah, they
care.
didn't give a shit.
They don't care if you're
Yeah.
immersed or not. They're just like, "Yeah, she was talking the other day, that stupid," and just buckling you in, and you're just like, "Jeez, alright."
Yeah, we were, like, going on a ride, and I was like, "Is th there's no person?" You just, like, walk up to whatever gate is your
Oh, yeah,
seat.
like a free f yeah, like, I was like, "Do
The
I strap
standards.
myself in too?"
Yeah,
The
Like
standards are
crazy.
definitely different.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so 2 more rides. Not really rides, but so the Magic of Disney Animation is opening up, which I'm really
Mhm.
excited for because they're getting rid of the drawing that's in Animal Kingdom, which another thing they're taking away from Animal Kingdom, but they're adding that to Hollywood Studios. So you can actually go in there, and I love that learning how to draw, like a character, and they do like a step by step,
Mhm.
and they're bringing back more handwritten. animation, which I think people are like longing for.
Yeah.
That'll be open sometime this it'll be a really big summer. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff coming
Mhm.
this summer. And then also speaking of summer, soaring across America. And I think
Yeah.
we did a previous episode of like our guesses of what that will be.
Mhm.
So that will be
I'm
interesting.
excited for the smells.
That will be, I guess, sometime in July. And then we'll have to like choose to be like the America version better or the world version.
I'll tell you which one I like better, brother. Yeah.
With your hat on.
Yeah.
For those of you that are not watching, Trent has a full-on cowboy hat on right now.
It ain't a half one.
Um,
That's right.
alright, let's get into some movies. Have you heard of Hoppers? It's like a new original, which I
Oh,
love that they're not doing, it's an original idea. It's not like a sequel of a remake, you know?
Yeah.
It looks so cool. Basically, I watched the trailer of it a couple days ago, but it's like a what is it? It's a beaver, yeah. So they
mm,
put the subconscious of a girl into a
Mhm.
beaver, and then she gets to see how like the animal kingdom works, if that makes sense.
mm.
What else did they say about it? Yeah, it's like a robotic beaver that she gets to like be a part of. It's kind of like
What?
Avatar. Like you know how Avatar they get to like stay in like this little
Yeah.
lab, but then they get to be somewhere else mentally. Watch the
Instead, it's a
trailer.
beaver.
It looks so good, so funny, and I think it's definitely gonna give a point to original ideas
Mm.
because Disney
I
desperately
mean,
needs that. I mean, I'm all for I think the new Toy Story does look really good, the idea of it, but to
mhm,
have 5 of the same idea is just getting a little crazy, so I think they need to keep going with these original ideas. I
mhm,
really like that. There's a new Star Wars coming out in May, The Mandalorian and Grogu. That's the new
mhm,
movie you guys know about.
mm.
Any thoughts? Mhm.
Pumped.
Do I don't
Pedro.
I don't even know what it's about. You guys have to
I don't
any
know what it's about either.
I mean, I think it's just gonna be more of their adventure. It's gonna be
Yeah.
how it leaves off. I'm not too sure. Um,
Yeah, I don't know what the
do you
story is
think
about
I
to
mean, to explain it all and go deep would be areas that you haven't watched
yeah,
because
it wouldn't
this
make
this
sense.
takes place all this takes place right before the new movies. So all this is happening right before
Oh,
7,
it's a
8, and 9.
prequel. Oh, you
There's a
mean
there's a timeline for all Star Wars. Anything Disney, there's a timeline. So it's
mhm.
like there's a timeline for this too, where it's like this is happening right before. What I'm wondering is Grogu and Mandalorian somehow going to play into later on? I think not this year, but next year is going to be a new Rey movie like Star Wars,
Mhm.
which is a spin-off of 7, 8, and 9.
But
Because
isn't
she's like the
I was gonna say historically, most of the Star Wars that have come out in recent years have all been Disney Plus, right? So this will be their
no
first when is the last one they had like a movie, like a box office hit?
7, 8, and 9.
Yeah, all of them.
7, 8, and 9
Really?
were never yeah, those are theatrical movies.
When
You
did
just
9 come
you just
out?
weren't looking for them.
2022, 23, 22.
Yeah, because me and Trent went to the movie
We
theaters and
saw it in
watched it in
D-Box.
D-Box.
Interesting.
There's
Okay,
never
that
been,
might
like, a Star Wars movie that's, like, a big budget movie that's not been theatrical. I mean,
Rogue
even
One.
Rogue One, yeah, but, they have there's only been, like, a few that have been Disney Plus, like, some of the
am I
smaller ones
am I
with lower
thinking of,
budget.
like, the
The
TV shows?
show. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the Mandalorian
Mhm.
show
Well, I'm
is Disney
wondering
Plus.
because what I'm saying is, like, I wonder if
Only
this movie is gonna go somewhere
that.
with Rey. It's hard to explain, but this is a like
They get complicated.
yeah,
And
it's more of their adventure.
Grogu is Baby Yoda?
No,
Or
Mm.
no,
Well, that's what people call him,
no,
but that is his name.
no. His name is Grogu. People call him Baby Yoda because it was a TikTok thing and people don't watch Star Wars.
so
Baby Yoda is
he's not related to Yoda?
The same
Yoda's Yoda.
species.
Yeah, Yoda is Yoda. He's like 500 years old, so he was born like 400 years
Oh, I thought it
before
was
this
Yoda
thing.
as a child.
No,
No.
it's just the same species.
Yeah, no, Yoda's
Oh.
no old as hell. They're the same
Mhm.
species, so people are like, "Oh,
I
it's
think that's
Baby
probably
Yoda." It's
why
like,
they named it Mandalorian and Grogu to, like, kinda give him more of, like it's not
A
Baby
place.
Yoda, it's Grogu.
yeah,
You
So
know what I
in
mean?
this timeline, is Grogu older or younger than Yoda?
I don't
Like,
know yet.
has
he's
Yoda
younger.
been born yet?
So again, where Grogu is right now,
Mhm.
they age really,
Slow.
really slow. So he's
Mm.
65 years old.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been alive for 65 years. They say it in, like, the first 2
Like
episodes.
I'm gonna
Vader.
have so many questions when we start Star Wars.
But even where Grogu is right now, like, in the whole Mandalorian series and stuff, Yoda's
Mhm.
been alive for hundreds of years. That's why he's so
Okay.
old and wise and stuff like that, like, this is basically an infant to him. So when people are like, "Oh, it's baby Yoda," it's like, no, like, in all the movies that happen, like, where like, I don't even know where I am if this is flipped around, but, like, Grogu and them are right here, like, when Star Wars and, like, all this already happened with
Mhm.
Yoda. You know, episode 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 already happened with Yoda. Like, Yoda
Okay.
already so basically, Yoda already came and died
Uh,
and is now a ghost.
spoiler. Jeez.
Well, I mean,
So,
technically,
yeah.
you don't really know what happened, and you'll see that.
Okay. But when we do start this rewatch, am I starting at 4 and then doing 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
The best way to
Mhm.
watch it is just
Or
episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I'm
9.
gonna stick with Marvel for now. I just got a handle on who's in Marvel and who is
look at
Yeah,
who.
well, the thing with Star Wars though that's refreshing is it's way less complicated to follow. Like,
Really?
and yeah, there's not 19 movies, and each one of them has like a ending where you have to wait 50 minutes for it to. It's just
to get
it's
excited.
just the end credits. That's it.
Mhm.
There's no special spoiler. All the people that are in the same movies, they'll reference them, and the other ones are like, yeah, he's dead. Like, he's not
Mm.
gonna come back. Like, so that's what I mean. Marvel, it's if you're paying attention, there's way more Easter eggs. All like in Star Wars, there's no Easter eggs. Like people are,
It is what it is.
it just is what it is.
Okay. All right. And then we got Toy Story 5 comes out in June, which I am
Oh,
excited for. I think honestly after 5 we got to pack it up. I can't imagine them
sick.
continuing this. Like, 5 is great because it's talking about screens. It's like real thing that like toys are becoming obsolete. I think it's a great
Yeah.
call, but I do think we need to pack it up after this.
I hope it encourages kids to want to get or play maybe with toys
Mhm.
instead of
Yeah.
technology. But I'm also excited to see Forky's girlfriend, so that'll
Oh,
be fun.
Forky has a girlfriend? Who's a girlfriend?
In the little, like, snippet trailer that came out, it looks like he has a girlfriend.
Is it another fork or is it like an actual like
Is this
doll?
fork?
I think it was like just a spoon or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Food.
but also trash.
I'm dead. Okay, and then we got Moana live action comes out July 10th,
Mm,
which I am excited for. I never saw Moana 2, so I do need to watch that, but this is just based
same.
off the first one, so exciting.
Mhm.
We get Spider-Man Brand New Day, which everyone is talking about, and I have not
You're
seen
not there yet, but we'll get there.
that. I literally haven't seen Spider-Man since what's his name? Why am I
Toby
blanking on his name?
Maguire.
Yep.
Damn, that's
Wow.
crazy because there's 3 generations of Spider-Man.
Yeah, there's a whole other one, but
Wait, speaking of that, am I gonna get to Spider-Man at some point
yeah.
in the Marvel journey? Like the original
Yeah.
Mhm,
Spider-Man?
He you'll see Spider-Man will be introduced to you first in Civil War.
mhm.
Captain
Like,
America Civil War.
that wasn't the first one? What was the first one called? Captain America
Captain
something
America.
War. It
I think
wasn't
it was
something
just Captain
War?
America.
I don't know, but it's not that one. This
No,
one
that's
is
the one with the that has Bucky in it.
no, that's Winter Soldier. That's
Uh,
later.
there's too
Mm.
many.
You see what I'm saying? But so the one you're gonna see is Civil War. It's basically some bad stuff happens and him and Iron Man have to fight each other.
But the only Spider-Man movies in this timeline I'm gonna watch are Tom Holland, correct?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when
Okay.
you watch the cool part about the Spider-Man movies is when you watch the last one that just came out, No
Mhm.
Way Home, they have a really long, big cameo
Mm.
with the other 2 Spider-Mans, and they
Mhm.
bring them in
Yeah, I
into this
remember the feature.
into like they almost bring the Spider-Verse into this kind of thing in a sense. That's why this new movie coming out, the Spider-Man New Day, is gonna be so big. I think they're introducing the first female Spider-Man, which is the girl
Mhm.
from Stranger Things, the
Female.
redhead chick.
Is
Oh,
she
really?
called
Yeah.
Spider-Man or is she Spider-Woman?
Is it Gwen?
I don't know what they're gonna call it.
The white one is Gwen, who is the girl.
It could be. They're not saying what she's doing in the movie, but that's what's rumored to be
It's with,
is her.
Sadie Sink, you're saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. So she's
Love
gonna be
her.
in there. So I don't know, but what that means is if she's gonna do something or she's just gonna be an antagonist for something. Yeah. Tom
Interesting.
Interesting.
Holland is hands down the best Spider-Man they've had.
Yeah, very good. I'm excited for you to get
Hmm.
those.
Tobey Maguire was like 43 years old
That and I love
playing a
Doctor Strange.
teenage boy. He was just like, "What do you mean, Aunt May?" It's
Yeah.
like, "You have a 5 o'clock shadow, man."
I would say
I
that and I
love that
love Doctor
movie though.
Strange.
That movie's straight, and it's good. You haven't seen it in 20 years, though. You don't love it that much.
It's been quite
Doctor
a while.
Strange is really good. I can't wait for you to get to that.
Yeah, all the it starts getting confusing. I'll tell you that, though. Be
That's why
like,
we're gonna talk about it.
all you watch was the end game, like, because whatever, like, you saw it in theaters, it
Well,
starts getting so
speaking
confusing.
so the last movie I have is Avengers: Doomsday. That comes out December 18th, which
Mhm.
they're saying that Spider-Man and Avengers are easily gonna hit 1 billion. Do you guys agree
Mm,
with that
For
prediction?
I
what?
think so.
Doomsday?
Yeah.
Doomsday and Brand New Day for
Have
Spider-Man. I
you
think they're both
seen
gonna hit 1 billion.
have you seen I don't know if you guys have, but all the mini trailers for Doomsday? You
Mm-mm.
guys, if you have a chance,
I don't know if Casey should watch it yet. It might be confusing.
it will be, but it's just like there's all these mini trailers of different movies. So it'd be like you see people from the Black Panther and it's very vague where it's like them walking and looking at something and then it just goes black and goes like Wakanda will return in Doomsday
Mm.
December 18th and then it'll show like
Oh, yeah,
it was
all
like a
those
mini
little
thing of
clips
like Thor and like Thor was like doing something and then it looks off and then goes black and it's like Thor will be and it's
will
like
Oh,
return.
it's
it's
like it's where they all left off, you're saying?
kind of, but it wasn't I would not say Thor, but it was like people that you didn't there were some people on the mini trailers where you didn't know they were gonna be back, like, there was a whole thing that, like, gives me goosebumps as a nerd. Um, it was the X-Men are gonna be in it somehow. So they
Mhm.
have, like, this whole little mini trailer of, like, them at, like, where the manor is, where, like, Professor X is, and it shows all, like, the different people, and then it shows, like, the X-Men will be returning, and, what's his name? Hugh Jackman is gonna be returning too with them
I was gonna
as,
say
like,
Professor
Wolverine.
X.
So to have
Ooh.
Wolverine actually come over for, like, the first time potentially, because he only
Mhm.
did, like, the Deadpool thing, like,
Yeah.
Deadpool is coming back and you're gonna see him. It's literally gonna be every Marvel character in Marvel in Doomsday.
Who were Doctor Doom?
Yeah,
Mhm.
which we're gonna see in this universe. Is that gonna be some derivative of Iron Man because Iron Man's gone?
It is.
Well, it's the same actor.
I know physically.
It's the same actor, but that's what I mean. Are they gonna reference like they're gonna be like, "Are you Tony Stark?" And he's like, "I'm not Tony Stark. I'm
It could be him in a alternate
Doctor
dimension,
Doomsday." Um,
Instead of becoming
But
a good guy, he became a bad guy.
is he that powerful though to where it would take every single Avenger to beat him?
yeah, there's different. I mean, there's gonna be different bad people with him, I think, as well
Mm.
too. But yeah, I mean, even
Oh.
Universal, you got Doctor Doom's Drop of Fear. Doctor Doom in the comic books was like really like the most smart person and all this other stuff, and he was also a really big foe for Iron Man. When I was watching the cartoons, like Iron Man would fight Doctor Doom all the time. So I want to see how that plays into everything. I think at some point we're gonna get this moment where somehow Iron Man is gonna come back to life, and like I guarantee you, I could feel something happening. But it's gonna be. I feel like that making $1 billion is gonna be easy. I mean,
Yeah.
You think
Easy
so?
money.
it's yeah, it's every single person, every
You
big
know how
actor
long
they
we've been
can pay.
waiting since
Yeah,
there's
I
been
wonder
an
if
Avenger
the
movie?
budget for it, just like how much they're paying everyone to be a part of it,
That's
you
what I'm
know?
saying. It's gonna be like it's 3/4 of Hollywood in one movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
People wise.
And
legit.
is it already filmed, do you think?
Yeah,
Or they're filming as we speak then, maybe, I don't know.
I feel like they probably already wrapped. It probably takes
Mhm.
forever to edit this
Edit it.
crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Avengers, that wraps up our main event. And as you all remember, we do DWD. Wait, yeah, DWD versus the like too many letters. DWD versus the MCU. We left off. What was our last one? Thor. Is that
Thor.
the last one? And I guess I skipped ahead like 10 movies.
Girl,
I
I
thought,
was
I
so
thought,
confused because you said Endgame and I started watching and I'm like, "Wait, Casey hasn't even seen Ant-Man yet. How is she even to know any of these
I
people?"
did,
I was
I did,
so confused.
I didn't realize that Avengers had, like, their own original movie. I thought Endgame was the only Avengers.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it turns out there's a 2012 version, I think is what no, is it
Mhm.
2012? I don't remember. I
Yeah.
think it's something
Yeah,
around
it
there.
was.
But yeah, I almost skipped ahead like 10 movies, and we went
Well,
right to Endgame. So I watched half of the, or I guess, original Avengers. There's no second part of the name, right? It's just Avengers.
mhm.
That's it.
The
So far,
Avengers.
I was loving it, because now I know who everybody is. It's kind of like I collected all of these, like, infinity stones, as you would say, and I know who everyone is, and now they're all together. So that's just
Mhm.
it's really cool to see, like, the fruits of my
Mhm.
labor all coming together as
Yeah,
one. So we will pick up with that next week, and we will dive into the Avengers now that all of my friends know each other.
yeah.
And that is our first episode of season 2. What a day, guys. This
We
is a
did it.
lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. We are now
I
over an
told y'all.
hour. I know, I said a half
Listen,
hour.
every time we say a half hour, we know we're gonna talk for 45 more minutes of that, so it's fine.
Well, next week will be a little Valentine's Day special, because it'll be coming out, like, the day after Valentine's Day. So, we'll make
Ooh.
a little holiday special for you guys.
All right, everybody. That's another one. That's the first one of this year. That's the first one of this second season, and it's going to be a good ride. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to download us wherever you get your podcast. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, we're everywhere. We try to be everywhere, and the last place we want to end up and first place we want to be is your heart.
And on
Your
YouTube, you can
heart.
actually watch and you can see Trent's marvelous hat. So, there's that.
Go look for it.
Let's see if you guys can get this. We will
See you real soon.
nailed it. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
See